All my life I've been like, this is the job I'm going to do, instead of really seeing what was out there. I've been most passionate about telling people stories, or learning about people, I should say. That's why originally I thought journalism was the place for me, and then I thought therapy was the place, and then I kind of landed on research. I'm Taylor Reid, and my major is HDFS. When I thought of research, or when I'd taken research classes or like stats classes, I thought, oh, that's boring. But actually, getting involved with it was just a totally different experience. I do research with Hope Gertie and Heather McCauley. With Heather McCauley, it's on sexual minority women. And then with Hope Gertie, I work with preschoolers, kind of give them literacy tests and all that. So two very different population groups. Like I said, I wanted to be a therapist. I realized people, it's not that they lie to you when you ask them specific questions, but they might not really know what you're asking. You know what I mean? They might have different definitions than you. I went to the advisors and said, what actually is this major? What kind of careers would be available for me? It's true what they say. That's what they say when you first come to campus, is you got to talk to your advisors, and that's the cliche answer. It's true. It was the advisors. I talked to them, and then it's kind of one of those things where one thing leads to another, and so I'm going to the HDFS club. You make those connections because you see what everybody else is doing, and that's how I kind of found different internships or volunteer opportunities. Started with the advisors. They kind of get your foot in the door. If you told me what HDFS was, I would have been like, no, that's psychology or that's sociology. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have known that was HDFS. When I think of psychology, I think one person. When I think of sociology, I think the whole society, where I think HDFS is that perfect middle ground of where you can really learn about people, but maybe in smaller groups. Because I used to just think if you're an HDFS, you either go in a nonprofit or you're a therapist, because that's all I knew existed. So they kind of opened my eyes that, you can have different careers. You're not just realizing there's a problem, it's how can we tackle the problem? What programs can we make to help fix the problem? And then I think it kind of goes that step further of, did we fix the problem? It's not like, here's a program, all right, bye, It also does those evaluations. You have to, one, have curiosity, and that curiosity has to be directed at people, and you also just have to have, I do think you have to have a deep love, a respect and love for people, that you want to know more about them, or you want to know why they act the way they act.